nice professions who refused responsibility for the pregnancy. For the 9 months, the woman was alone.
Okay.
And after the baby was born, he insisted on doing a DNA. And guess what? The baby was actually his.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I mean, that one too, there, you may not be able to run away from it because of recent happenings.
But take care of it.
Eh,
When the child is born, then you can do the
can
necessary
he pay
tests.
back the monies for the period? can he do back?
So how do you
Clear.
also gain back the 9 months that you were absent?
But who would notice the child?
That's the thing. There's always a connection.
Okay, no, but
You develop a relationship with the baby even before
actually
the
think
baby
that
is
if
born.
you have doubts, the best thing to do is that act as father until proven otherwise.
Thank you.
I think that's the best option available.
Thank you.
Don't pretend that, but don't use that for your responsibility. Yeah, don't justify your responsibility by saying I have doubts. The doubts can be cleared. That's the way they ought to be. So, but in the interim, act completely as father. Do your very best, and when the doubt is clear, then the matter can be taken up from there.
How easy it is that? We'll let you join us later on, but we have to do our Drive Safe campaign, which is brought to you by Joy News and Multimedia Group, supported by Toyota Ghana Company Limited, Toyota Superior Quality. Avoid all distractions, especially today. It's been raining, so avoid all distractions. Keep both eyes on the road and hands on the steering wheel. That's how you ensure your safe arrival. We have to say it right now. It's brought to us by Koba Payments App. Koba, our lives simplified. Lancaster University Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa, and Kingdom Books. At Kingdom, quality and affordability is our hallmark. Here we go. All right, we have to bring you Say It Right a little later. So why don't we just jump into the review? The newspaper review is brought to you by First Atlantic Bank, refreshingly different, and Star Assurance, your solid partner. Ray, what papers you have?
Let me start with the Finder. In its reporting this morning, 71% of Ghanaians opposed to partisan local government elections. I think that was pretty clear, right? This is from a CDD survey. And Dr. Kojo Pumpuni Asante, his picture is on the front page with some nice glasses on. But the substantive point is that I think that was what we were telling the president in 2019. But it looked like government had a different agenda. It looked like government's intent was to make it partisan by hook or crook. And the people were on a different side. The presumption would have been that government represents the interest and the intents of the people, but sometimes these interests differ. Anyway, since there is now survey evidence to support it, I hope we get back to it because recently we've had a conversation on this matter about how the best way to go about these MMDCs and their replacement is to get them elected. The people are directly in control and they are responsible to them so that they can act in their interest anyway.
So we all agree that they should be elected,
yes,
but not on partisan basis.
Yes, we agree. One, they should be elected. In fact, 76% are saying that they should be elected, and 71% are saying that it should not be on partisan basis. Anyway, but that's on the front page of the Finder, together with NPP Regional Annual Delegates Conference is starting today. And as that's starting today, the president has been eulogizing the very great man, the musician who sang songs that my age group understands very well, not that yours can identify with. Nana Pedu is on the front page of the Finder too. Now, B5 Plus is offering to supply free oxygen to all hospitals. And apparently they supply some 5 million worth of oxygen to 100 hospitals for free since March 2020 when the COVID struck. And if you've struggled to breathe in the hospital before, and if you've been told that we do not have oxygen, what they call it, from the tanks that's supposed to be supplying, you know how relevant this might be to save the lives of people. It's a steel company, we understand.
I visited them on the same issue of...
you visited?
Yes, I visited the plants.
I see.
Yeah. So they're extending now to all hospitals in the country.
Yes,
okay.
yes. And hopefully that will help many in the country who will still be suffering from COVID anyway. Now, but those are the stories. There's one more that I need to bring you, and from the page 6. KUST scientists lead clinical trial of Nibima for COVID-19 treatment. So yesterday there was a meeting and there was a conversation about how far we are going with our local COVID-19 vaccine production. But there is a scientist in KUST. His name is sure would know because you deal with the very prominent people in this country. Yes, he's Professor Christian Ejare. He's actually the provost of the College of Health Sciences. He said that herbal product was currently undergoing some various testing and approval processes by the. What
Hasn't it taken a bit too long?
What's the look on your face about?
No, I was just no
I
because
thought
was
we
just
were reacting
trying
to the herbal product part.
No. I don't have issues with that, but I'm just looking at the timelines because we've been on this for quite
For
a
some
bit.
time now, yeah. But is it not better to be sure about what we are producing locally, mindful of our standards, so that we don't end up worsening the problem of people rather than fixing the problem?
I get it, but look
Yeah.
at the speed at which we produce vaccines.
Yeah.
I mean, we should be responding. It's an emergency, right?
Yeah.
So we should have the same kind of.
I'm
reaction.
excited that at least we are not 100% relying on external people for everything, so that when there are supply challenges and there's a politics around supply, we are in serious trouble like we find ourselves currently anyway. So that's on the front page, and then that's on page 6 of the Finder.
Let's do the Daily Graphic newspaper. On the front page, 7 illegal miners arrested. Deputy Minister alarmed by foreigners' invasion. Bujuburum residents vacates ahead of demolition. Police recruitment scam leader grabbed. Now, that's certainly one of interest. So, details on page 13. It says the police have arrested a 21-year-old man suspected to be the leader of a police recruitment scam. His name, Frank Fenuku Jr. He was arrested at Zongo Junction, an area at Adenta in Accra on September 27. 3 persons said to be his accomplices were arrested earlier over a fraudulent Facebook publication purported to have been created by the Volta Regional Police Commander. I remember this very well. So this was contained in a statement signed by the Deputy Public Relations Officer of the Volta Regional Police Command. Details of that in the paper. And they are issuing a warning. The issue about scammers taking to social media to dupe people over possible recruitment. Let's not fall for this at all. But it's also because, some people say, we see that they are recruiting, but we don't see the announcement. Yeah, you hear that something is going on, but you don't see it.
I actually think sometimes it's there in the papers. I mean, yeah.
There was one in the paper
to be
sometime
fair,
back.
I actually
that
have been
came
seeing
out
some
to
of them
be-
anyway.
that
But so
came out-
I really do not support the
Raymond, I think I remember
that
there
many
was
people will
one.
not see it, but for some reason, I actually happen to chance on them consistently. So
But I was just
I
going to
cannot
say,
support
there was
the.
one that was out,
Yeah.
and it turned out it was false.
In the
In the
paper?
papers, yes.
But how is it possible? that
I'll
once
look.
you
I'll look for that
will be
because
able
I
to-
remember.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's interesting to know. But anyway, we need to fix some of these things. I hope you are not still selling forms related to them anyway. But
No, but you can always go to the police website.
yes,
You see, you can
yeah.
get
My
there.
point is, I hope you are not selling forms for recruitment.
Oh, have we stopped?
Because it was supposed to be the rule according to Samuel Uku.
We're still selling.
We are still
The
selling.
last time I checked.
We have to implement that policy because it doesn't make sense to me at all. The people don't have jobs. You're helping them get jobs. They have to buy. If they have the money, would they be chasing your what they call it, employment opportunities?
And sometimes you have space for just 500, but
Yeah.
you sell over 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 forms.
It's I have the same attitude towards universities selling forms for because to be fair, I've applied to schools where I never had to buy any form, just an online application. When you go through, you go through it. If you don't go through, no problem. I don't know why we just like starting from our own people for no reason. Now, the Ghanaian Times is reporting this morning, aggressive public education needed to reduce COVID-19 vaccination hesitancy. We still do that? People are hesitant in this republic. They want to die. After all that's happening, they really are convinced that COVID is some no, I don't want to say man-made. It's some made-up thing.
Oh, there's some people who still believe that there isn't COVID.
Yeah, people are late into taking up technology. For example, over the years, we have known that some people are very hesitant. They are very suspicious of technology and also related vaccine stuff. But I didn't think it was a part of the world, though. We are for it fully.
Sure.
Well, that's the papers. There's also a story that's really getting me sad about most African states missing the COVID-19 jab targets. So only 15 out of the 54 on the continent have met the global target for vaccination. That's more than 10% by the end of September. And the countries are largely Mauritius, Morocco, Tunisia, Cape Verde, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Equatorial Guinea, South Africa, Mauritania, Lesotho, and Rwanda. I just need to spell them out so that I know Ghana is not part of them. But they're for themselves out. Anyway, so those are the countries, and that's being reported by the Ghanaian Times. There's one about plan to redevelop Bujumbura refugee camp. Residents resist eviction order, but DC wants they stay at their own peril.
Yeah.
I mean, I just feel we could manage this better, so we are not seen as being insensitive people. But I also know that the time lasts like 15 different times. Every time that they give them a different time, they actually stay there. Just let's manage it properly.
Well, they say they are not going to extend the time. It expired yesterday. They haven't given a date for the demolition, though.
Yeah.
But they say leave the place by 30th of September.
Anyway.
The Daily Guide newspaper on the front page, Ejura mayhem, security flopped with knee-jerk tactics, piracy high on Gulf of Guinea. I will arrest corrupt EC officials, says the special prosecutor. So he's been granting some interviews, and he said his mandate is not only to tackle financial crimes, but also look at all other corruption-related offenses and corrupt EC officials. Corrupt EC officials actually fall within the ambits.
Yeah, I hope that will get us some sanity when it comes to election and the people that play their roles in there. And because, I mean, some of the times, if you look at the pink sheet, you see that this one, so the person was ignorant or deliberately set out to misrepresent the facts on this one.
But the thing is, doesn't the EC itself have some administrative procedures? So
They can.
Do they visit those things to correct them for the next election?
That's the problem. I mean, the idea was that choose the right people, choose also people who are competent enough and people with decency and integrity. But I won't lie to you. I have seen how the processes go across the country. You'll be shocked. At the kind of people who are recruited to join the thing, you will be completely shocked. People, in fact, sometimes even the political parties have to negotiate to know who gets in there. So, I mean, well, it's difficult to clear those things out, right?
Yeah. There's a story in the center spread, one of interest. So, General Secretary of the National Democratic Congress, Johnson Asiedu Nketia, that's General Mosquito, he's revealed that he actually had a relationship with late High Life legend Nana Kwame Ampedu. He said, I worked with Ampedu as a promoter.
You know when you say relationship, the first thing that came to mind there, it's not promoter in their relationship. Oh, Avi. But you can abandon the paper and say, huh?
I saw you staring.
Yeah, nowadays, I mean, people do things. I didn't want to be in trouble. In fact, I didn't want to conceive of the possibility of that happening. Anyway, but that's interesting. He, as a promoter, the man has done a lot of things. So the man has dealt with what they call it, palm one tapping before. He's dealt with producing of building blocks before. He's also dealt with. I mean, so in all fairness, he's a great man of many talents. I didn't know the music part. How do you write a biography for Asiedu Nketia from palm one tapping to what? Music production, then finally seasoned politician.
Did you have agree? A block factory?
In between there, that one was controversial. I know that one became problematic. Yes. Now, anyway, let me do the chronicle finally. Kufuor addresses forum on Busia today in Sunyani, and the policy to assemble and manufacture vehicles locally is still on course. This is Trades Minister Alan Chamantin speaking. Now, there's this issue that's been running. Kumasi Assembly members are threatening government again. They say that pay the debt that KMA is having, or else we will reject Sampan. And they threatened before even Sampan was actually nominated by the president. There's one about the OSP you mentioned, right? He says he'll chase Sakala people too. I just hope that it's not these small boys who are driving their cars that are the priority of it. There's big-time corruption in this country. From government, and we want him to start from there. You start from there. Show us action that can deal with these people. Clean government for us first. Then you can go into the big men and the rich people. And maybe later on, we can settle on the policemen who are just at the bottom of the corruption ladder. Then we will know you are serious about fighting it. Don't just target soft targets that Miko can chase out. Anyway, so that's why you think I cannot chase them.
All right.
No, but I'm worried about the way you are looking.
All right, that's it for the chronicle, right?
All right, that's it.
All right. Okay, so we have to say it right. We'll come back and do the online review. Here, say it right.
Something must be done.
You say either.
Kojos?
Yes?
Do you think Ghanaians have changed their behavior since we recorded coronavirus cases in Ghana?
Well, some have. Did you notice the waitress at our fufu joint was wearing gloves?
Yes, I did. I also noticed she called them gloves.
She did, didn't she? the correct pronunciation is gloves.
Perhaps the pronunciation of words like cloves and droves might be the source of this confusion?
You might be right about that, but it's gloves, like doves.
Not gloves like loaves.
You're right. It originates from a Germanic word, gluffen, which means the flat of the hand or palm.
Danke, Herr Jansen.
Und that is how you sag es richtig.
Hey, is that how say it right to send in German?
Ja, liebes.
Okay, stop showing off.
Thanks to Kobo Payment App, Lancaster University Ghana, and Kingdom Books for bringing us Say It Right. Online news review is brought to you by Zenith Bank. In your best interest, Goyle, Good Energy, and Enterprise Life. No matter how much you make for a living, Enterprise Life has life solutions carefully crafted for you. Enterprise Life, your advantage. Now, listen, Goyle has good news for you. Goyle is rewarding its prepaying Go Card customers with 2 pesos discounts per litre on fuels. You also enjoy discounts on lubricants at Goyle stations nationwide. So elevate your goodness by joining Goyle Go Club today and enjoy up to 3 pesos per litre discount on fuel, amazing discount on lubricant purchases, free life insurance cover provided by My Life Insurance, accrue and contribute loyalty points to a social group to fund an approved CSR project, and above all, enjoy exclusive Goyle branded campaign gifts. So join the Go Club by visiting Goyle stations or offices. Visit their website, registration.goyle.com.gh, and all Goyle social media platforms. Individuals, corporate, family, and social groups, join the Go Club now. Goyle, Good Energy. We have to go for the BBC News. Is brought to you by Fidelity Bank, Believe With Us, and Sethi Brothers.
It's a goal!
Just as you carry your favorite club, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, close to your heart, the club also brings ultimate care for you, your family, and your property through Fabu Assure. Fabu Assure, powered by Star Assurance, provides ultimate cover for your vehicle, either through comprehensive or third-party cover. Protection for your home against fire, natural disasters, or burglary under homeowners policy, and peace of mind with the travel policy. Support your champion team and also enjoy reliable insurance cover from Star Assurance through Fabu Assure. Check with your circles and sign up for a policy or call 0507 03 9891. Asante Kotoko, Kumapima, Apembeba. Star Assurance, your solid partner.
I nearly gave up on driving out of frustration. What hadn't I done? Purging, replacing electrical parts, changing my fuel pump, and still the engine noise in my car won't stop. Then I met this guy who said I should try Goyle Fuel. By the way, my name is Thomas. I did try Goyle Super XP Ron 95. Now my car is renewed. Yankonkwa!
Goyle stocks only higher grade fuels, further enriched with XP3 multifunctional enhancer, more efficient, eco-friendly, and at no extra cost. Available at every Goyle station. Ajibebia. Goyle Super XP Ron 95 and Diesel XP. Higher grade fuels, excellent for modern engines and all vehicles. Goyle, good energy. Yeah, yeah, dear.
As an executive, every transaction needs to be swift and convenient.
Kindly enter your PIN to authorize the transaction, sir. Here's your purchase, sir.
I travel light with Zenith Bank. It's faster. It's smarter.
I appreciate the little things. Whether I'm topping up airtime, paying for pizza, or my DSTV subscription, I live light with Zenith Bank. It's faster, it's smarter.
Whether you're buying, selling, on the move, or just going through life, Zenith Bank's vast array of digital banking products and services such as payment cards, POS terminals, the bank's mobile banking application, Z Mobile, and many more help you carry out your transactions faster and smarter. Go light with Zenith Bank. It's faster. It's smarter. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
This is an Adapade fans. They are go pay tomorrow fans. The money no be problem fans. They will go score you fans. The sports fans.
Bet of Africa is an online sports betting experience that gives you the chance to turn your game and player predictions to wins. All you have to do is register an account with Bet of Africa and get your first bet free. You also get 100% on first deposit up to 1,000 Ghana cedis. Bet of Africa day your corner, your ring, your center circle, your goalpost, your pocket. With Bet of Africa, there's more to every game because when their teams win, they win. Download the app now and stand the chance to win with your team. Choose Bet of Africa. Terms and conditions apply. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below 18 years. Gaming can be addictive.
Oh boy, who they chase you? Charlie, time no day. I have to rush home fast. Games day today. But today be Thursday. Nanka, now with GoTV, Thursdays make hot rough. The UEFA Europa League is on. The UEFA Conference League is on too. Hey, wow, all on GoTV. Minya, GoTV live with 89 Ghana cedis. You can own a decoder and upgrade to GoTV Max to enjoy all the games. Switch to GoTV, Charlie, because GoTV is the home of Europa and Conference Leagues. Wait for me. To purchase a new decoder, SMS GoTV to short code 1731 or stay connected and manage your accounts via the My GoTV app. Terms and conditions apply. GoTV, love it.
To ensure that Australians can reclaim the lives that they once had in this country.
New South Wales is expected to be the first Australian state to open its international